I'd like to continue our series about the ITIL course review. We're going to be doing lecture 2, which is service management as a practice. Let's start here with the fundamentals. For purpose of definition here, so service is delivering value to customers by facilitating outcomes that customers want to achieve. It's very foundational. Service management, which is basically a set of specialized organizational capabilities for providing values to customers in the form, in that form or the form, however you want to put it. Okay. Now, for IT service management, and I meant to actually underline that. Otherwise known as ITSM, that's IT service management. That's the implementation and management of quality IT services that meet the needs of the business. Okay. Now, when we consider the service provider types, we have 3 types. We have type 1, type 2, and type 3. Type 1 is the internal service provider, meaning the business functions that are embedded within the business. And type 2 is the shared business unit, which is shared IT services. And type 3 is the external service providers. This is IT service to external. Okay? Anything outside of the company is external. Now, we also need to consider stakeholders in service management. So we have 4 things to consider when it relates to stakeholders. Number 1 is we consider the service providers. That's an organization supplying services to one or more internal or external customers. As for customers, those are those are the people who buy the goods or services, which can be internal and external, but in my estimation, it's mostly external. As far as the users, these are people who use the service on a day-to-day basis, so it's pretty straightforward. And suppliers, these are third parties providing goods or services required to deliver the IT services. Okay, so that's what that is. Now let's talk about how services are delivered. So here's the question: how are services delivered? It's delivered in 4 ways. First of all, in the asset role, which is any resource or capability. In the process role, which is structured or set of activities designed to accomplish a specific outcome. In the function role, which is a team of people and resources used to carry out the process. And the role itself, the main role, which is a set of responsibilities assigned to a person. And I will have this full document, or we'll have pages of this document on Instagram, so you'll be able to see it. Now, next thing we need to consider is the process itself. Let's look at the characteristics of the process. First of all, it needs to be measurable. Managers want a measured cost/quality measurement. We also need to consider the duration of productivity and whether it's relevant and repeatable. Second of all, it needs to deliver specific results, which is the process exists to deliver an outcome. The outcome must be identifiable and quantifiable. Also has a customer or stakeholder. Process delivers the outcome to customers, not to a customer, but to customers. Or stakeholders. Stakeholders. And meets expectation or expectations. It also needs to be responsive to specific triggers, meaning the process may be ongoing or iterative, should be initiated by a specific trigger. Okay. So those are the characteristics of a process. Now, we also need to consider the 5 stages of a service lifecycle. Okay, this is pretty much where we finish here. This is very foundational and very fundamental to the to what this ITIL is. As I said before, if you remember from last video, ITIL stands for Information Technology Infrastructure Library, which essentially is the management of the IT processes as it relates to the business functions and needs. So, in terms of the service lifestyle, we have 5 stages of the life cycle. Did I say life? Not lifestyle. Life cycle. Alright. I meant life cycle. Not lifestyle. Life cycle. It is a lifestyle, of course, but it is. First one is the service strategy. This is thinking strategically and transformation of a strategic asset. The second one is the service design. That's the plan, designs or change services to a live environment to identify, manage, and also to manage risks. The third one is service transition. That is to plan, manage resources and productions within allowed costs. Number 4 is the service operation. That is to coordinate and manage service to business levels, meaning up to the standard, up to the expectation. That's what is meant by business levels. And then the fifth one is something called continual service. That is the review. It's when you review, analyze, recommend, and improve opportunities in the product lifecycle phases. And so that is basically our service management as a practice for lecture 2. Stay tuned for lecture 3 as I go over that tomorrow. Either tomorrow or the next day. I'll try to do this tomorrow. I'm trying to put out one of these videos a day. For that was 2.1. For 2.2, we're going to have something called process relationships. I'll go into detail about that as I have all my notes, and I'll have this all typed up, and I will have all this on Instagram after the video is uploaded. So as far as this video, it will be also uploaded to Instagram. Okay? So you can actually see all of the notes that I was referring to, okay? And in its finality. Right? So this is a short video, I do know, but this will give you an idea of the process that we're working with, and what we're doing with it, and what you need to know for the certification. So, I'd like to first of all thank you for watching the video. What I'd like you to do is click like on the video. That way it will be pushed to the algorithm and more people will be able to see it and benefit from the information and the understanding of it. The second thing I'd like you to do is, if you haven't already, please click subscribe. That way you'll be able to view all my videos on this channel. Also, if you haven't already, please click the bell button. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. I would like to again thank you for watching this video. I know that you found value in it. I'd like to wish you a great day. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time when I have